Self-consciousness to blame. I tell myself that I prefer others' way, 'cause I'm too weak to ask you out on a day. So take me as a part, gaze at you, this way you won't break my heart. I ask you if you like to grab a cafe, but I don't, 'cause I prefer it that way. Of my desires,
what you wanted to say.
and when I find out that you're imperfect, it expires.
Get your eyes close to the real me.
Immediately, I reject the idea of you and
I'm
me.
not a doll for you to adore.
'Cause you're not
I'm not a distraction.
what I expected you to be.
Your rejection is expected.
I want you to come on again, 'cause you don't walk on the street. For what is going on still alive somewhere in the South Pacific. Hiding behind rocks and days, wasting away on retiring days. I don't wanna run into human debris. The state of your race is embarrassing me. Took all this stuff, a hard good plan, and fucked it all up, and I can't understand. We just want to find a place to rest our bones. Yeah, we just want to find a place to rest our bones.
Yes, I was muted. Haha. Yeah, can you hear me now? Check. Well, okay, good. You can hear me. I was going off on a tangent or reminiscing about old school IMF and all the different music creation games we'd have on the server. There'd be like 8 different games running at the same time. Yeah. These days we've got what LCR, SOS, and a songwriting blitz, and then like our seasonal albums. But back in the day, we used to have like a round robin, um, where you would write a section and then pass it off to someone else on your team, and we'd have teams of like 4 to 6 people, and then like 8 teams, and we'd all come up with completely original tracks. Without any discussion. It would be you submit a stem, then the next person can either add to that or um, uh, write over top of it or change what you did. And so at the end of it, it would be a completely original track. And we had some. In fact, one of my top songs on Spotify is a round robin track that that a few of us put together. It was me, Dury, Marliz, I think Iman, and even to this day, even though it was like 4 years, 5 years ago, it's still our top played track. Yeah, it was really fun. All right, we will get started. I don't think we have any newbies here, so I will pin that. We also had a genre spin. I think we still kind of use that for the songwriting blitz. But instead of a theme, it was a genre. So you'd spin, you'd roll, and the roll would assign you a genre, and you had to write a track using that, whether you liked it or not. Alright. First up, we have Reality Check. So Reality Check. If you have a blurb, now is the time to drop it while I pull up your track. RC says, the fourth track from the new mixtape Dark Angel. This one is a banger and very aggressively distorted. It begins and ends suddenly because the tape has seamless transitions. I recommend giving it a listen to if you like for the full experience. Any feedback is welcome. Looks like track 4 is titled Teeth. Alright, this is Reality Check. Hot damn. Yeah, the way it's distorted is so pleasant. It's that kind of distortion that just fits. Dude, I want to hear that in a. I used to busboy for a nightclub, and I want to hear that in a big like nightclub setting. That was a sketchy job. It was like 2 stories underground. It was called Phoenix Underground, but it was sketchy. All right, Zale is next. Zale, if you have a blurb, now is your time to drop it. Zell says, when I finish writing lyrics to it, No Kush will be a song about me being kinda anti-weed in a weird way. My brother would also feature a verse. It's a reggae hip-hop beat with slowed drums. I need criticism on the instrumental mix. Their instrumental and mix, especially the arrangement, feels a bit boring and lacking variation, but I don't know what else to use or to add or do. All I got is a hook right now, so no lyrics. Alright, this is Zale with No Kush.
Let me tell you a little something. I don't want no kush. I don't want no weed. I don't want no smoke. Get the fuck up off of me. I don't want no kush. I don't want no weed. I don't want no smoke. Get the fuck up off of me. I don't want no kush. I don't want no weed. I don't want no smoke. Get the fuck up off of me. I don't want no kush. I don't want no weed. I don't want no smoke. Get the fuck up off of me. I don't want no kush. I don't want no weed. I don't want no smoke. Get the fuck up off of me. I don't want no kush. I don't want no weed. I don't want no smoke. Get the fuck up off of me. I don't want no kush. I don't want no weed. I don't want no smoke. Get the fuck up off of me. I don't want no kush. I don't want no weed. I don't want no smoke. Get the fuck up off of me. I don't want no kush. I don't want no weed. I don't want no smoke. Get the fuck up off of me. I don't want no kush. I don't want no weed. I don't want no smoke. Get the fuck up off of me. I don't want no kush. I don't want no kush. I don't want no weed. I don't want no weed. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. Get the fuck up off of me. I don't want no. 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 I don't want no smoke. Get the fuck up off of me.
You were teasing the handpan drums at the end. I want more handpan drums throughout. That would be my compositional feedback there. Yeah, some handpan or some mallets. Alright, I'll give you guys a minute for final feedback. And Tap, you've got about a minute to write a blurb. A trumpet would be nice. Trumpet or, I don't know, would a saxophone be too cliche? I think trumpet, that would be nice. Yeah. That legally makes it ska. Alright, Tap, if you want to drop your blurb, you can go ahead. While I pull up your track. And I don't think I saw any other submissions come through. So if you guys haven't submitted your track yet, let's see, I've got the two that I've already played, plus Ilohan, Koi, Monster Palace, and Tap that I'm about to play. So if I didn't say your name there and you haven't already gone, I am missing your track. Alright, Tap says, hey everybody, so today is the fishing season opening day at the village, about 30 minutes away from me here. I had to stay there for a few weeks in the winter while my house was being repaired. Dude, I remember that. You wrote some badass music during that time. So it holds a special place in my heart. And in the room I was staying in had a plaque on the wall that just said life is good. So I named the song after that. The little resort is called Liar's Cove, and that's what I named the album I made there. This is song 3 on the record. Just playing this because it's been on my mind. Any feedback is always great. The mix on this one is still a bit wonky, so any notes would be great. Alright. This is the Anthropophobia Project. 302 just says music is cool, and I couldn't agree more. The it's the only thing that can make someone feel just an iota of what you were feeling when you wrote it. It's a special thing. Alright, I'll give you guys a minute for final feedback, and then we're off to Ted. So Ted, you've got about a minute to write your blurb. Doesn't Risa play viola? Or does she do cello as well? I know she plays viola. I've collaborated with her on a piece with the viola. Maybe both. That'd be sweet. Alright, Ted. Go ahead and drop your blurb. Actually, Ted, I need a track from you. Oh, wait, I think Ted said they had to back out, didn't they? That's right. We will move on to 302. So 302. If you have a blur, but now is the time. "302 says this is an instrumental that I'll be releasing on a visual EP soon. I really loved how Mateo mixes and masters his music, so I've asked him to collab on mixing and fully mastering my EP. I am so happy I asked because he is breathing new life into these mixes that I'm excited for. There are some things I've already given Mateo notes on, and there are some missing synth parts I think that need to fill out space in some areas. To me, the mix is sitting pretty heavy on the right side. What do you guys think? I definitely want my moving synth line to cut through, and he has it cutting through very nice. But I was thinking maybe right and left wide mix, or it could pan and switch between the sides stylistically. Let me know your thoughts. Sorry for the story. It's all good." All right, this is 302. All right, that was 302, and that was Seahorse Part 1. And I'll tell you exactly why it felt like the right channel was more heavy. So the right channel had that kind of even mid-range synth going on throughout, while the left side had kind of a higher register synth. And at these volumes, our ears are more sensitive to that mid-range synth that plays throughout, and the left is kind of moving up and down in the higher registers. So even though you've got instruments on both sides, it's kind of a just a frequency imbalance. So you've got to figure out a way to get some of those mids out of that right channel and back into that left channel. And I'm not exactly sure how you can do that. I think maybe you can use like a stereo imager to kind of bring the low end, kind of separate the low end and bring that low end back towards the center channel. I think that might help. Otherwise, it's just an arrangement. It's just an arrangement issue. You've got all this mid-range on the right side and the higher frequencies on the left side. So it's either you got to do some fancy mixing tricks, and Mateo, he'll know how to do that. You either got to do a fancy mixing trick or you got to rethink the arrangement somehow. But that was 302, and up next we'll have Monster Palace. So Monster Palace, now is the time to drop the blurb. Or the reverb trick. I like the reverb trick idea too. So take the reverb on the right synth, that mid-rangey synth, and just have the reverb through it come out on the left channel instead. It's an old school guitar technique too. For bands that only have one guitar, they throw a reverb on the guitar, and the guitar will be 50% left, and they'll put the reverb for that guitar 50% right. That way there's a slight delay, and it kind of tricks your mind into thinking that there's some stereo guitar magic going on. But it's just separate. It's just putting the reverb in the opposite channel at the same spot in the stereo spectrum. So if you've got the guitar 50% left, put your reverb 50% right. Alright, Monster Palace says, this is a track from the album I mixed for an artist named Frank Flamingo. Album's out, so I can't change anything, but let me know what you think anyway. Alright, this is Monster Palace and Frank Flamingo. All right, that was Monster Palace as the mix engineer for Frank Flamingo. My wife in the background was like, I really like that name, Monster Palace. All right, I will give you guys a minute for final feedback, and then we're going to move to Koyomi. All right, Koi, go ahead and drop that blurb. Koyomi says this is a work in progress track. The name is Inside the Heart. I don't know why, but I was imagining Pokemon for this, but most likely not the vibe. Want some feedback on the structure and orchestration, especially wanting to know if a drum kit might fit in here. Unmixed as of right now, so totally MIDI. Thank you in advance. All right, this is Koyomi. That was Koyomi, and yeah, I could definitely hear some orchestral toms or those big like earth drums, you know, the ones that like you hit once and then they sustain for like 15 minutes. We need a couple of big earth drum hits every once in a while. But I will give you guys a minute for final feedback, and we'll be off to Ilohan. Timpanis, yes, timpanis would be fantastic. I think yeah, I heard that I heard something sneak in on the right side, but yeah, something a bit more confident. It sounded like you wanted to kind of sneak it in there, trying something out, but commit, dude, commit. Go full on with the timpani. I think it'll because you've got I don't want to say sad vibes, but that timpani would kind of take that vibe and just kind of punch you in the chest with it. Yeah. All right, Ilohan. If you have a blurb, now's the time. Alright, they say hello, hello. I'm Alohan, a pop rock artist. Tonight I'm sharing my track In the Maze. It's an indie pop song with a very powerful chorus. It's the second song of my EP, The Torch, which deals with a violent breakup that my best friend lived this year. You listened to the 2 other tracks in the last LCR. Okay, so we are continuing the breakup saga.
Your mom talk.
I'd really love to get all kinds of feedback on it, whether it's about how it makes you feel, your interpretation of it, production choices, or even ideas on how I could promote it better. Honestly, anything that comes to mind is welcome. And then they post a link to their link
From
tree.
what now?
All right,
You said you got a
here we
good
go.
song?
You always talk about it's all other life. You keep wandering in town with your red in the sky. Can you imagine we're not forced to stay here? Can't you think about it? It's not just a dream, just drive. It's alright, but you say it's not time. Don't you mind living a lie? Shouldn't we just dare tomorrow is not a dream. Don't waste heart.
I picked the wrong song. Oh, okay. I just followed the link. Let me grab the right one. I was into that one too, but yeah, you're right. We heard that one yesterday. In the Maze. God damn, your views, dude. Your listeners. All right, take 2. In the Maze.
Wake up, you there, always supposed to fight. It's a dark, silly, silly night. Could you tell me now a sole way to see the light? Nothing left, nothing right, can't you see? Can you see? No hope, no. We are stuck in a maze. No we are lost in the maze. Oh, now I am lost in the maze. Can't you imagine a land where we will? I figured out there's no way out of this maze. Can't you see nothing is good and nothing is right? After drop cause of the felony, you know nothing of the mess you made. Don't you see? No, we are lost in the maze. Oh, now I am lost in the maze. No,
as soon as Monster Palace said that an Anthro collab on this would be insane, I started hearing Anthro's low growl come in underneath that last note he sustained. That was sick, dude. Every single one of your listens is well deserved. Yeah, that was sick. I'll give you guys a final minute for feedback, and I'll be up last to wrap things up. Alright, I played this track yesterday during 302's LCR session. First things first, I'm going to do the selfish host thing and let you guys know that my album dropped Friday. I've already got a few folks that have come out and said that they really enjoyed listening to it, so I appreciate that. And any play is a bonus for me. And I'd appreciate it. So this is a new song. I've tossed that album out to the world and washed my hands, so to speak. So we're already writing new stuff. This is a track called Try Me, and I'm looking for any and all kind of feedback. I'm definitely trying some new things. So I want to hear how they work out. And yeah, Zale says it's loud. It's loud. It's the loudest mix I've ever gotten. It's at -7.3 LUFS, and for a big dense metal track, that's pretty damn loud. So hopefully everything sounds deconflicted. But yeah, a bit of a volume warning. So here we go. This is called Try Me.
A mannequin, breathing in these same chemicals. Nothing ever seems manageable. Body cold like a mannequin. Now my heart is panicking as the nerves on my spine say, let me in. My like a mannequin, I inhale. Exhale. Fire in my eyes, red as hell. A creature in the night, under spells. I wish you would try me.
All right, y'all. That wraps up today's. What is today? Saturday.
I've done all of the crystal.
Saturday's LCR.
I've done all the crystal
I've been a
series.
day
I don't
behind
know
all
what she
week
was talking
mentally.
about.
I don't know what it is, but that just means I have work
I said I've
tomorrow.
done all
So
of the Crystal Tower series.
I'm gonna get off and have a whiskey before bed, probably. But thank you all for sticking around. Thanks to those that submitted tracks, and thank you to those
I don't
who
know.
stuck around to provide feedback. Y'all have
I'll look
good
here
rest
in
of the
minute.
day
Right
and
now,
a
I'm just trying to
good rest of the evening.
stay caught up with
See you guys
everybody.
later. Bye bye.
And then